Good morning, my beautiful people. It's your girl, oh so Sarah, and we're back, back again. Happy Thursday. I hope you all had a beautiful evening. My bad. Living on the damn sawing a hole in the street. Sawing a hole right through the damn concrete. But I hope you're all having a beautiful Thursday morning. It's a beautiful day out so far. Tomorrow is the big day for the little one. She takes her driving test, and my sister called yesterday. I think I told you guys all that my sister is buying a um a new car. So she's selling my daughter her car. So the original plan was that my daughter was not going to get her car for another couple weeks because the car that my sister wanted was not being released or coming out for another couple weeks. Well, my sister changed her mind. Good morning, W. Jackson, my lovey. Well, my sister has changed her mind about what car she wants, and now she can actually pick up her car today. So my daughter's getting her car early. She's getting her car on Tuesday. So that's exciting. I only have to give up my car for a couple days, which is fine. Um, yeah, as you guys know, I mean, well, you don't know, I've been going a lot of places lately. Well, goodwill, boo, hoo, hoo. But everywhere else I go, as you know, is to take her some damn where, pick her up from work, take her to school. Otherwise, I really don't go to many places. So to her taking my car is no big deal. But yes, the girl, Lord willing, will pass her driver's test tomorrow. Lord, please, let her pass her driver's test tomorrow. And then I have a car on Tuesday. So exciting. Um, yeah, that's life right now. Life keeps rolling. Everything's moving. We're hustling and bustling. So I hope all of you are doing just as well. W. Jackson, I hope your friend is doing well. Keeping her in my prayers. Thank you, thank you. Uh, but let's talk. Shall we talk about these streets? These YouTube streets? What I tell y'all yesterday? What I tell y'all yesterday? See, he don't believe the fuck shit either. He don't believe in these lies and alibis. He don't believe. I can't believe he went back up there to double check. Well, good. I'm glad they're doing well. He don't believe the lies and the alibis either. He, being Mr. Falwell, Mr. Spinach, Mr. Treasure, is like, he went back up there, he U-turned his vehicle, went back up there and said, I need to find out, does this have a call up here or did she come up here? Because I need to find out. And then he told Kwani, baby, don't get mixed up in this fuck shit. Don't you do it, girl. She is a user and abuser. And don't you get mixed up in this. It's not going to end well. Don't do it. Just like I said yesterday, how do we not know that she didn't make that phone call and then ended up on the phone with Wani? We don't know. We didn't know. Because there were two lives. Mental illness is real, honey. I used to work with them. I know. I know. I used to work with the mamas, and then I used to work with the children's. And I thought working with the mamas was one thing, but working with the kids was a whole different thing. And when I say the children, I don't mean like, uh, you know, physically disabled. I mean like cognitively disabled. Like, so you just ran the whole red light. You was like, fuck that, fuck the world. And you on a motorcycle. You just was like, fuck it, I'm running this whole red light. You get told off. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, yeah, it's real. But he was like, I don't even know why you're inserting yourself into this. Don't do it. Leave it alone. I went back up there. This woman called. I don't care if you was on FaceTime. They said this woman called. Could it not be her? It could not be her. It definitely could not be her. But I didn't pull this out my ass. Stop trying to make it sound like, excuse me, stop trying to sound like I pulled this out my ass because I definitely did not. Here's the proof. You know he was gonna pull out the proof. Y'all know he was gonna pull out the proof. She don't want to be on camera, cool. But I'm gonna prove it. He's like, oh, I went back up there, and they said that woman called up here. And again, just because you were on the phone with her, like I said in my video, doesn't mean that she didn't call prior. Who says she didn't put your ass on hold and call? We don't know. And you out here being a whole alibi. Out here. And then, but again, and maybe because Tia didn't make a video and she just was in the comments saying that she spoke to her, people aren't going after Tia. I don't know. But, and then Tia said something that does not, you said that does absolve her of anything, but I think you meant that doesn't. Yeah, it does not. Water went down the wrong way. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I had to put y'all on mute. I figured y'all didn't want to hear me choking. But yeah, to me that was a whole bunch of oh shit. Like, dude, nobody wants to hear all that. I mean, nobody. Okay, Alexis, you're gonna let me in one way or another because you're in a little bitty car and I'm in an SUV and I will tear you home. Anywho, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why. I mean, I get it. She wanted to. Oh God, I did not need to see that this morning. I'm taking a different route home. I have to drop off some items that's on purchased. So I'm riding through the wood. But look, I done lost my whole damn train of thought. That is a view in public a lot, apparently. Me and DKL used to do it all the time, and then nobody bother us. Uh, I guess there ain't many people in Milwaukee. Well, I mean, I guess I recently learned that Slappy was here too. had no clue about that. But, and who knows who else is in the bushes that's here. But I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But people need to leave people the fuck alone. Because it's like a episode of Snapped, honey. You bother me, it's a problem. It can turn into a real situation. It can turn into a real situation. Because um, the, the day that I was, that that dude came into my comments and I was sitting here flicking something in the video while I was driving. I don't know, people might need to replay that on their TV or something and see what it is I was flicking. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. See what I was driving around here flicking. Um, but I don't know. It could have very well been a setup. It could have not been. But what you don't do is you don't get in the middle of it. You know, leave that shit alone. Some shit you just leave the fuck alone. And I think that might have been the situation that you leave alone. And then she was like, well, she called her, she called Skillet. I don't know. It all goes back to stay off them goddamn phones. Is that what this goes back to? Stay off them goddamn phones? 43. I should be arriving to my destination any minute. 44. Get off my ass. I have a blinker on, you stupid. I wrote the address down so that I wouldn't have to get out my phone. um, so then, hold on, I'm looking for this address. I think that is where I need to be because I know this vehicle. I know this vehicle. I was just going to talk about my beautiful parallel parking skills and then I hit the curve. Okay, let me let them know that I'm here. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back, okay? Oh, there he is. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I was trying to rush him, rush him. Got to take care of the business. Okay, take care of the business. Ooh. I gotta think where the hell I'm at and where the hell I'm going. Okay. Um. Get my thoughts back together. He said, okay. Gotta take care of business. Hell. Um, but yeah, that was that. That's a whole mess. And then let me tell y'all about Shireen, aka Tanya Iverson, aka another mental health patient. That bitch is cuckoo for motherfucking Cocoa Puffs, okay? She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with powdered milk. Alright? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with powdered milk. She, she don't get almond milk. She don't get cashew milk. That bitch get powdered motherfucking milk. You hears me? She crazy for real crazy. That one right there. I don't know. They might. I want to say they go. These motherfuckers. I know I'm in the hood. This is the second motherfucker. They just running straight red. Like, first of all, it's no turn on red. Okay, but is we not only no turning on red, we just straight going, just running the red. Like, just he said, this motherfucker turned left on the red light. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. The other dude was on a motorcycle. He went through the red light. He went through the red light. It was like it had turned red. Oh God. Oh, oh, this road is horrible. Oh, oh my God. It had turned red when he pulled up to it, and he was like, you know what? Before these people come through this green light, I'm gonna just go through it. And he's lucky nobody hit the gas. Like he's lucky. But that fool, he was sitting at the red light. We were all sitting at the red light. And he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like, I don't feel like waiting for it to turn green. Like, what the hell? A thug and a mental patient? Girl. I think like if I ever like lost my mind, that would be me, a thug and a mental patient. Cause I got one of them in my family. I got one of them in my family. He crazy as shit. Anywho, yeah, Cocoa Puffs and powder milk. That's what I should name this live. Cocoa Puffs and powder milk. So this, so then yesterday I guess turned into something about her. I know that she was on SK's live. I didn't watch it because I can't watch her. I can't do her. I can't because it'd be the same thing over and over again, and she lies a lot, and she talks about the same thing a lot. Like again, I'm still wondering. My question still remains about her: is how did you have to leave your marital home because of divorce, but now you're back in the marital home? Like he gave it back to you. He gave it back. He just gave it back. He was like, woke up one morning and was like, I changed my mind. You can have it back. Like, how does that work exactly? How do you end up getting it back? And then she bragged on him some more last night, y'all. So apparently, I'm not the only one. I mean, obviously, I know I'm not the only one who's over her shenanigans about the whole IHOP thing. Because so SK had two lives yesterday. One where, you know, one earlier in the day after the whole James thing, and then one late last night. And the one earlier in the day, she came on and did her thing. I didn't watch it. I'll be straight up. So, but apparently she whined and cried about how people were comparing her to what happened. No, they're not back together. Does he have a second label to girl child? I don't know. Oh, I just drove the plant lady's house. My husband says I have a plant dealer, and no, I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about actual plants that I buy, and that's the plant lady's house that I buy plants from. Side note. Um, But okay, so last night she comes, so she doesn't come on. Terry P comes on. Okay. So Terry P comes on and she's like, look, like one thing has nothing to do with the other, and she was trying to be respectful, and she called her Tanya. She didn't call her Shireen. She's like, nobody was even talking about Tanya over here. She didn't say anywhere else in the street. She said over here. And, I don't get why she has to come over here and then bring it up. Like, why? Why does she have to come over here and bring it up? Nobody over here was talking about it. Yes, you had pancakes as your, when he does the agenda, he had pancakes on the picture as the agenda. He was like, but other than that, nobody said anything about her. So I don't understand why she has to continue to come over here and talk about it. It's really getting old. Like, that was Terry P's point. She was not being disrespectful or anything. That's all she kind of said. Hunty. Hunty. Oh, Serene came in guns a blazing, baby, and went the fuck off. She was like, oh, you don't understand. They was talking about me all day yesterday. It started over there on Bro J's. And she was like, again, I said over here. You're talking about on Bro J. Yeah, on Bro J's. They over there putting pancake emojis in the chat and saying Shireen this. I don't even go by Shireen anymore. I go by Tanya. I see. That's that double personality. That's that powdered milk kicking in. Like, what do you mean you don't go by Shireen anymore? You go by Tanya Iverson. Like, what? Like, huh? What? I don't go by Shireen anymore. I go by Tanya Iverson. Is one not? Is one? Wait. Is that not your name? Is one not your name? It's like one is one your first name and then one's your middle name. I'm confused. And she's like, I don't even go by that name anymore. My name is now I go by Tanya Iverson, and she was like, I didn't even disrespect you. And was being respectful, and I call you Tanya. I didn't even call you Shireen. And they were calling me Shireen and putting up pancakes and she was like, but that wasn't over here. That was over there. But you came over here and started. You didn't even do that over there. And she kept trying to explain that to her, like, but why did you bring that over here? So they're going, and Terry P's trying to stay, right on task and explain to her why she was mentioning it. Mm-mm. Powdered milk was not getting it. Powdered milk was not having it. So it went all the way left, and bitches came out, and you need to spend time with your husband. You know how it goes, and it just went all the way motherfucking left, okay? And then it was like, well, bitch, you need to get a husband. And okay, so now you ask her, they still together. This is when it went so confusing. Now I told you before she said that she had to move out of the house and all this stuff. Remember, that's why she was selling all this furniture, because she was getting divorced and had to move out of the house and yada yada. But now she's claiming that she's back in the house, right? But now she's saying 1 minute. Now 1 minute. This is within like maybe a 20-minute, 15-minute span, right? She's saying how because Siri P is like, you're telling me to spend time with my husband. Well, you need to get a husband and yada, yada, yada. And Shireen is like, you don't understand me and my husband. And Terry P's like, you mean your ex husband? And she's like, well, biblically, you know, biblically, we're still married, and because no, biblically, bitch, you divorced. And if you want to go biblical, you should have never got divorced because biblically, that's not how things work. But she was trying to explain to her how biblically it works. And we won't get remarried because biblically, we'll be together until we die. And I spend the night at his house, and we sleep in the same bed, and we love each other. He loves me, and he'll never be with anybody else because biblically and this and that. And I'm like, this is we're gonna go house without her now. And she's like, and we still go to these black tie events, and he'll never marry anybody else because biblically this and biblically that. And I'm thinking, biblically, bitch, you shouldn't have got a divorce. If you want to get on here and talk about what biblically should and shouldn't happen, you shouldn't have got a motherfucking divorce. Period. Point blank. Don't get on here and talk about a goddamn Bible and you talking about sleeping in a bed with a man that you are divorced to. Eh, and eh, 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 that you don't even live in the same house with. Like what? But yet she trying to tell Terry P about her marriage. I was so confused. I was so kerfuffled. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, somebody get this bitch some water to put in this powdered milk because she lost it. She's lost it. Now, so they're going back and forth. They're arguing. And, Terry P is yelling for the night nurse. Night nurse, come get her off of this phone. Night nurse, come get her meds, which is hilarious because she's got a night nurse. She's mentioned having a night nurse before, like a nurse in her house. So we're all, so Terry P is yelling for the night nurse to come and get Shireen, aka powdered milk, off of this phone, right? So, she's bragging about this how, well, she's questioning Terry P's educational level, and she's questioning, and then she says to Terry P, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing because people who brag on things that they have really ain't got nothing. And Terry P is like, exactly. You don't prove my goddamn point. And it goes right over Powder Milk's head. And then Powder Milk falls off. And it's like, who's on here? A nurse, because she's crazy. Because she's Powder Milk. She's crazy. She used to fall asleep on there because she be taking her night meds and stuff. I ain't lying. You ain't, W. Jackson, you ain't never known me to get on here and lie about nothing. She has talked about having a nurse before, a night nurse, and somebody being in her house and helping her with her medication. I ain't lying. I heard it. And apparently Terry P has heard it because she was on there screaming for her motherfucking night nurse. Mm. Wait a minute. Right. Money talks, wealth whispers. So anyway, so Terry P's like, you done got on here and proved my whole motherfucking point. Because who gets on here and talks about everything they got? Yo bitch ass. You talking because of course she was yelling about her 5 bedroom, 6 bedroom house that her husband left her, and this and that, and all the events, the black tie events she goes to, and you know how she, her record label and her CEO and this, and she's like, Jerry be like, hold on, I've never said anything about what I've had, never. She said, have I talked about people's economic status? Yes, I have. But have I ever told you about what I have? No, I have not. That's you. You have gotten on here and bragged, oh, detour ahead. Oh. She's like, why can't I just go? Now, here, they got a detour ahead, right? The other side is completely open, but they're making us detour. Why not just let both the other side just go up and down? Oh, you finna go. You finna do it, huh? You like, fuck the detour. Um, just like, dude, that's completely you. You're the one who has gotten up here and bragged about everything that you have, everything that you do. That's never been me. That's been you, baby. So you have proven my point right there. She was like, but to answer your questions, because Sherry was asking her, well, what do you got? Do you have education? Do you have this? Do you have that? She was like, so to answer it, but to answer your question, yes, I was in the military. Yes, I took advantage of, a free education. Yes, my husband and I work hard for, to live a good life. Da 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 da. But okay, so now to rewind. Now, mind you, Powder Milk was just talking all this biblicalness, right? About her and her husband and walking in the eyes of the Lord, right? Even though they're divorced and live in two separate households, but they're walking in the eyes of the Lord in the Bible. I don't know which Bible they read, but that's neither here nor there. She then goes on because she's telling Terry P that she needs to be with her husband and go get laid and bust a nut and all this craziness. So of course Terry P's throwing it back at her and she's like, you're the one who's divorced and ain't got no man and you need to you're the one who really needs it. Maybe you can call in your night nurse and so on and so forth. Then Cherie goes on to say, I got a man. Huh? I got a man that lives with me. I got a man. And we're all like, oh, huh? I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I got a man that lives here with me. I don't need a man. I got a man. And he lives here with me. Don't make me go get him. And, everybody's like, well, go get him then. Don't talk about it. Don't be about it. And she's like, because I go get him. I go get him. And they're like, whatever, yeah, go get the night nurse. Go get your night nurse. Apparently, she go get some man. So wait a minute. So hold on, Miss Bibliological, Bible. I can't even get the word out. Miss Biblical. So you got a man that live in the house with you? That you claiming is your man? Honey, so she went and got some man who said basically he don't want no parts of what's going on the U or the two because she trying to get him on and he don't want no parts of it. And I think he told her she needed to get off because 2 minutes later she clicks off and she's gone. And Terry P's laughing talking about that wasn't nobody but her night nurse. And then Terry P is like, wait a minute, we got Miss who got the phone snatched. We got Nina who was told to go to bed or be quiet because they trying to go to bed. And now here we got Shireen who's been told uh they don't want no parts. Like what the fuck is really going on? Make it make sense. I can't make it make sense. I can't. Mm-mm. But here's what I think. Let me tell you what I really think. Here's the but. So she Okay, so hopefully I'm back and I'm loud enough that you can hear me. Yeah, I got a phone call, so I was all, you know how it goes when I get a call. Can you let me know that I'm back loud and clear, please? Okay, so when she first mentioned, or the first time that I personally heard her mention that she was back in the house, she also mentioned that she had rented out her basement to an Ethiopian man before. So part of me is like, girl, that ain't your man. That's somebody you renting out part of your house to. Like, girl, stop with the foolishness. That is not your man. That is somebody that is either renting out part of your house or that's your son. Like, girl, who are you fooling? You ain't fooling. Not I. Not I. You are not fooling. You are not. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. No, I don't believe it. Not for one bit. Either that was really like somebody that's taking care of her, or um, or that somebody she's renting to. Because they was like, no, I don't believe it. I ain't falling for it. Because again, she has gotten on there and admittedly said that she was renting her basement previously to someone else. So I think that possibly it was like somebody who ain't want to get involved because they're like a renter, or somebody who ain't really involved like that. Like it was like, oh hell no, I don't, what? What are you talking about? No, no, thank you. And they probably said something that we might not have heard, but that might have slightly embarrassed her, and that's why she clicked off. That's what I believe. That's what I'm thinking. But she's just child. Telling you, powdered milk, crazy. She's powdered milk, crazy. Something is wrong with that girl. And she might have come back on. It does. See, that's why I watch. I watch for y'all. I be watching for y'all. I be watching. And she could have come back on. I didn't finish watching because I had to go. Little one had to go to school, and and then I had to. I knew I was gonna come on here after that, but yeah, it was wild. It was like, oh my goodness, what the hell is these crazy people's doing and talking about? Leave it to you, spill the tea, can't be. I don't mind, cause I'll be up late at night, and that's when he come on. And so then I'll watch it and listen and see what the hell's going on. And most of the time, if I have to, I'll red ball right through that. Get to the good stuff. I ain't got no problem with it. None at all. But that, but somebody had to tell her, like, look, don't nobody hear about no damn IHOP. Like, jeez Louise. And first of all, wasn't even nobody over here talking about that shit either. So why did you come over here talking about it? Because he had pancakes on the agenda? Terry P went the fuck off on her. And then you go from talking about biblical marriage and to having a man living in your house. Like, huh? Which one is it? You got a man living in your house with you? Or are you and your ex-husband not ever gonna marry again because of biblical reasons? I'm so confused. I think she confused, to be absolutely honest. I don't know. Something is wrong with that woman. She obviously didn't take her meds because she was still wide awake. And maybe that's what was wrong with her. I don't know, y'all. Something. Child. People in these streets crazy. And what else? I listened to a little bit of Pizarro yesterday. Uh, well, that was nice. Oh, that's nice. This man left his phone in a cart, and he must have been looking for it. And the guy that does the carts, he just found it and found the guy whose phone it was, and he gave it to him, and the guy gave him some money for it. But yeah. So I don't know, but the big thing yesterday was, I guess, the whole thing with James, and then Shireen, aka uh, I can't even think of her other name. Iverson, Tanya Iverson. And then she changed her name to Tanya Iverson, and she doesn't go by Shireen anymore. But now she's related to Allen Iverson. Child, I can't even. Now she's related to Allen Iverson, child. I need to think of somebody famous's last name so I can be related to them too. But like, I don't go by Sarah anymore. I go by Tiffany Johnson, and I'm related to Maddie Johnson. Oh, Lord, like what in the entire world? What in the entire world is going on in these streets? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if you call her entertaining. I mean, I guess it's entertaining. She was fucking train wreck, yeah. She is definitely a fucking train wreck. I wonder what's wrong with this guy. Anything? Nope. I want this other card because it has allegedly related to him. Right, allegedly related to him. I found this other card. It has a phone holder in it. Then I gotta clean it. Okay, let's put you guys in the phone holder. Boom. Now, it might be a little shaky, but I got to clean this card. Hold on. Okay, got you guys. And I'm going to get a holder. Oh, it's going to be shaky. Y'all might not want to watch and just listen. Um, ooh, look. I never seen this before. Bitching sauce. Y'all ever seen bitching sauce before? Morning dip, pesto, cilantro, Bombay sauce. Huh. I've never seen bitchin' sauce before. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I gotta decide who I'm gonna be related to. Mm-hmm. You pick somebody good. I'm tall enough to be related to a basketball player or something. I'm gonna pick somebody like short. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick somebody short. Since I am tall, I'm gonna pick somebody completely opposite. Y'all know I'm silly. It's like completely opposite of me. Actually, the funny thing is, we do have somebody in our family in the NBA, but I wouldn't dare put their name out there. Like, I don't know. That baby's cuckoo. I'm gonna let her have it. Excuse me. Oh. Now, I don't even know what to buy, what to cook, what to nothing. Um, but that's been the highlight of what's been going on, I guess. I don't know if you guys have heard of anything else interesting going on, but that's what I have heard, what I've noticed in the street. Dude, just been that whole thing just had me so tickled. You just went from biblically being married and biblically this and biblically that to having a man in the house. Girl, why did that? It really had me tickled. Like, am I hearing this correctly? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I could be crazy. I ain't crazy today, but I could be crazy tomorrow. Because I swear, I just heard this crazy lady go from one extreme to the next with ease, with complete ease. Like, and then nobody else act like they heard it. You think that's how we do? I don't know, girl. Something wrong with folks. Something is seriously wrong with these people. But you know, that's what keeps us coming back time after time. Is their foolishness. It really is what keeps us coming back. It's the foolishness that they have going on this street. Because I don't think if they didn't do it, we wouldn't come back. And we're here every day, front row and center, waiting on them to do this shit all over again. And then the next morning, or hell, depending upon how silly it is, maybe even that night, here I am, praying, girl. Did you see the foolishness that XYZ done did or said? It's a never ending cycle. It is truly a never ending cycle. Get my baby some bagels. There's some bagels. Let me think. Let me think. No, I think I really did cover it off, bro. Because I can't think of anything else. Oh, let me tell y'all. I don't know. It's I guess you would call it a side note, something a little different. Um, Anybody drive these? I don't know. We all drive today. Anyway, Pastor K. Let's talk about Pastor K for 2.5 minutes. So, Pastor K has come out with a website, and she's been dropping like these clips of partial interviews, and says, to see full interviews, you have to join her website. Okay, fine. Um, so you go over, you join the website. It's a 5-day free trial, and then after that, you have to pay. Um, I tell you, I'm addicted. Gotta get this and gotta get the creamer. Excuse me. So you're grabbing these partial interviews, and then you have to go. Okay, so then you go over to their website. You sign up. You get a 5-day free trial, and then it's $12 a month. Oh my God, I'm about to die. They do not have my creamer. Like, what in the entire fuck is going on? Why every other time I'm here do we have to go through this? Like, why? Why? Like, why? And I'm completely out of favor. Like, do you guys understand what I'm about to go through? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna have to find somebody because we can't have this. Okay, that was best. So, okay, let me get my thoughts together because this streamer thing is just fucked up my whole being in life. 3-minute trailers to these interviews. You go over to her website, you sign up, 5-day trial, and then you pay $12. Fine. Then you get into the stupid website, and then you find out that the only thing that you have on the website is the same stupid fucking trailer that she told you that you had to go to the website to see. That you had to sign up on the website to see. Like, who's goofing the girl? Like, for real, for real. Is it not Tasha Pay? Because how dare you have people sign up for this website to watch the full videos and then you don't have the full videos on there? Like, no. And it's like, are you waiting to get everybody to sign up? And then waiting the 5 days before you drop them? Hey, people. And then after 5 days, then you're gonna drop the actual video? Like, what the hell is really going on? But I just thought it was absolutely bullshit. Like, who does that to people? Like, oh, sign up for my website to see full videos, and then get there and then they do same fucking trailers. No, the creamer's over there. Okay. A little bit past the eggs on your right. Yep. Um. So yeah, I think that's some whole ass shit on top of Carrie's part. So I canceled my shit before the 5 days was over. Like, how dare you? How dare you try to get me? I'm looking for somebody in the back to find my cleaner. Like, I'm so serious right now. Like, I don't want to come back tomorrow. Like, y'all know how I get about my shit. Like, somebody got to tell me absolutely not. Hi, how are you? Like, they're gonna have to tell me, hell no, we ain't got it before I walk out of this door. Like, I'm so serious right now. Ooh, I hear somebody. Excuse me. Hi, how are you? Do you have boxes of creamer back there? The International Delight White Chocolate Mocha? Thank you. Like, y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing with these people. Like, I just don't understand. Oh, I see them coming out. She don't know she gonna have to keep them coming because I'm taking them all. Too. Too. I don't even know where this goes. Yeah, I only get 5 today. Thank you. I took your whole box. Sorry. Okay, Sarah is better now. Sarah can finish talking shit about people. Because Sarah has a streamer. But Sarah was not gonna function. Sarah was not gonna make it without it. Like, anyway. Okay, I can put this other stuff back. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's right? Like, okay, I get it. I get being about your hustle. I get being about design. But do you think that's fair or reasonable to your followers to do something like that? And again, let me repeat what I said in case you guys missed it. Sasha K has put out um, trailers to some interviews, to some videos, and she said to see the full video, you have to go to her new website. When you go to her new website, it is $12. You get to um, you sign up. It's excuse me. Mhm. It's $12 for the new website. You get a 5-day free trial, and then after the 5-day free trial, it's $12. However, when you get there, there's no interviews. It's the same fucking trailers that you see for free on YouTube. So do you think that that is fair to her subscribers? That she's making people go over there and there's nothing there? Please let me know. What do you think? Because I think it's a bunch of bullshit. What I think, what I believe she's trying to do is get people over there, wait till the 5 days is over, and so that people have to start actually paying, and then drop, drop the actual video. That's what I believe she's trying to do. I could be 100% wrong, but that's what I think she's doing. Anybody? What do you think? It's just like YouTube. People are gonna stay. They're gonna support you. They're gonna pay the $12 if the content is worth it. You don't have to trick people into it. You know, like they'll stay. They'll support. Especially somebody like Tasha K that has a big following. You don't have to trick people into it. They will be there. They will support you. They will stay with you. But when they go there, you have to also provide them with what you say you're going to provide them. If I click on it expecting to see the full interview, then that's what I expect to see. So what do you guys think? Anybody? Nobody has an opinion button today. That's okay. I'm used to having being the only one within the opinion. I can deal with that. I still think it's bullshit. I would never. I'm not gonna do something and say, "Oh, it's exclusive. You have to pay for it," and then you pay for it, and it's not there. I just have a real big issue with that. I come over here day after day after day because I want to, because I enjoy it. Do I think that it's worth payola? Of course I do. Of course I would think my time is worth payola and support and all that good stuff. We all do. But I would never trick anybody either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. I don't even know what else. Oh, I know what I want. I don't even know what other way to say it other than I think it's absolutely bogus. And I went on to her video and said so. And apparently, I'm not the only one that feels that way because people have been commenting under my video agreeing with me. And I hate that I said something, but it's like, well, damn, this is what you said you asked of us to do, and then we do it, and then it's not there. So what the fuck? Mm, okay, all I need now is some water, and I'm out of this place. I think, yeah, I think that's all I need is some water. Oh, I need to go get gallons of water. Excuse me. So there's this guy in here. He keeps following me around. And now I'm gonna walk all the way back to the other side of the store. Now let's see if he walks his punk ass all the way back to the other side of the store too. Because if he does, then that means that Sarah has a problem. Because he can't possibly think I'm stealing. Y'all see what I got on? Ain't got no. I don't even have a pocket. So he can't possibly be security and think I'm stealing because this is my purse. Every time I turn around, he's right there and he has nothing in his hand. Like he has no cart, no basket, but every fucking time I turn around, he's right there. And now I just walked my ass all the way to the other side of the store. So let's see if he got any sense. Anyway, I don't really have too much more to say, but now I'm gonna stay on until I get back in my car. Because once I get in my car safety, that's where all the good shit is. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's where all the good shit is. So you guys were with me when I first bought these lime ranch chips, avocado lime ranch chips. Let me tell you something. They were worth the buy. Oh no, they don't even have to turn the fire up there. Oh. Now, if I have to walk all the way back to where I just came from, oh, back to the other side of the store where I just came from. And there he is again, just randomly looking in the cooler. And he just came from the whole opposite side of the store where I was. When I said I'm walking to the opposite side of the store, like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not entirely sure. It's really, really weird. So is there already starting to become a shortage of bottled water? Is that what we're doing? It looks like it, huh? At least at this store. Are we doing this for real, people? It's already about to be a shortage, huh? Like literally all they have is spring water. Or high as the sun. Oh my goodness. So we're going back to this, huh? Well, I'm gonna say this to everybody. Excuse me. Spring water, distilled water. If you're under the sound of my voice and you drink bottled water, just like regular bottled water, like Nestle or you know something non-expensive like not Dasani, um, I suggest you start buying water because this store has none. Like I'm about to pay $6 for a bottle of water. Like what the fuck? This is crazy. No, I'm not. I'm gonna buy more gallons of water. That's what I'm gonna do. Look, there it is again. Oh my God. What the entire fuck? He, he's right there again. Looking at water. Like, what? Excuse me, honey. How many gallons is this? Like, he literally has walked all the way back to this side of the thing again. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to get freaked out a little bit. Like, I'm not 100% freaked out just yet. And maybe I should be. Maybe I should be completely freaked out. I'm not. Um, I just think it's weird. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. That's okay. Thank you. Checking out. Okay, I'm in line. I don't see him. I saw him on my way to the line, but I don't see him now that I'm in the line. All right, it's checking time. But I can't check out because the lady's still bagging her groceries, and it's two at a time. Oh, you okay? I was just gonna lift it up. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's no bags here. Excuse me. There's no bags on this side. Can you get some bags? If there's no bags on this side. Wow. I'm gonna reserve all comments about her or something like that. Like she looked at me like I asked her to fucking pay for my fucking groceries. While I'm walking over to the fucking register next to me to bag my fucking groceries. But I'm out of order for asking her to get some fucking money. Like is she fucking kidding me right now? Okay, wait a minute. I don't see him. Oh my goodness, this man. Can't take him. God damn it. So I did all my coffee stuff first. Just the coffee stuff so I could look at my total. And it came to $26. Which I don't think is bad. Because it'll last me like a week and a half. And you think about it, a week and a half, let's say 10, 12 days of drinking an iced Starbucks every day. A large, a grande, venti, iced, white chocolate mocha, basically. Every day. So $6, $7 times $10. Say $7 times 10. That's $70. So I'm doing good. All right, I'm safe. Safe in the vehicle. I got something on me, even in my little wallet. But I'm real safe when I get to the car. All right, my loves. I appreciate whoever just stuck around to make sure that I was safe. Cause ain't nobody said nothing for a while now, but I see my nerves ain't moved once I said that I felt somebody was following me. So I feel like, yeah, I just stuck around to keep an eye on me. Cause we sure ain't talked about shit. Cause I could have repeated everything I said an hour ago. Which, what fun is that? So I just appreciate whoever stuck around to make sure that I was a-okay. But you know, I figured I'd be a-okay. Like I said, let me get back to this car. um, but yes, I'm in the car. I'm safe. I don't see anybody and see them come out. So I will watch my ride home. Cause I literally have one straight shot home. So I'll keep an eye out for anybody riding. Nobody turned out behind me, so and I am the last person making this light. So he would have to do some catching up to get out behind me. So I think I'm all right. I know I'm all right. But it's your girl. Also, Sarah, I'm gonna go run the streets, see what the hell else is going on. Um, if I see some more bullshit, I'll come back and tell you. I wanna come back later. For sure. To do some crafts. We did crafts in like a week or so, probably longer than a week. So we definitely got to come back and do some crafts. I know I said I was gonna do it last night. I went home last night and took a damn nap. I took a fucking nap. I was exhausted after everything. So yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I took a nap last night. I will, you know, cook and do all my mom stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll do some actual crafts. Right. All right. And see if there's any gossip we can talk about later on this evening. I love you all to pieces. Thank you again to those that stuck by to make sure I was safe. I am safe. I am good. Nobody's following me. I will see you later. It's your girl, also Sarah. I'm checking out of here. Love you. Bye.